Okay, so Janet has 3 2/8 cups of flour. She uses 1 3/4 cups of flour to make banana bread. How much flour does she have left? We know that have left means subtract. Okay, so we've set up our equation, and now we're going to solve subtracting some mixed numbers. Okay, so to do this, you're going to start with this first fraction, and we're going to do a couple things to this. Okay, we're going to multiply the denominator times the whole number. So go ahead and write a little X down there for your multiply. And then we're going to take that answer and we're going to add the numerator to it. Okay? So you should have a multiplication sign down here and addition sign up here. So we're going to say 8 times 3 is 24. And then 24 plus 2 is 26. So that becomes our new numerator, that number. Our denominator is going to stay the same as it is in our mixed number, which is 8. Okay? So I'm going to put 8 down here. I'm going to put my subtraction sign. Oops, I'm sorry. And then we're going to do the same thing that we did to this mixed number to this mixed number. We're going to turn it into an improper fraction. Okay? Do you see how we took a mixed number and turned it into an improper fraction here? Okay, we're going to do the same thing over here. So we're going to multiply the denominator times the whole number. So put your multiplication symbol there. We're going to take the answer to that problem and add our numerator. So put your addition sign up there. Okay, so now we're going to work it out. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. And my denominator is going to stay the same that it is here. Okay, so far so good? Okay, now from here I have 2 improper fractions, but I'm going to go ahead and find the common denominator. I'm not going to simplify anything yet. I'm just going to find the common denominator just like we do normal fraction subtraction. Okay, so I'm going to draw my blanks. Okay, and then 8 times 4 is 32. Okay, and then we're going to get into some big multiplication answers here, okay? But that's okay because we can work it out. Then we're going to say 4 times 26. Wow, that's kind of, I don't know that multiplication fact, so I'm just going to work this out to the side over here really quick, algorithm style, okay? Old school style. So 4 times 6 is 24. Put down my 4, carry the 2. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. So 104 is going to be my new numerator here. Okay, then I'm going to find this second numerator. So I'm going to say 8 times 7. We do know that multiplication fact, and 8 times 7 is 56. Okay, now I have common denominators, and I have a bigger numerator minus a smaller numerator, so I can subtract those. Okay, so 104 minus 56. Again, I don't really know that one off the top of my head, so I'm going to go ahead and subtract these. Okay, so 4 minus 6. I can't do that, so I'm going to have to borrow. Okay, all the way across the board there. 14 minus 6 is going to be 8. 9 minus 5 is going to be 4, and then 0 minus nothing is 0. So my new numerator here is going to be 48. So now I've got the answer to my problem, but I need to simplify it. If you'll notice, I still have an improper fraction. So to simplify this, we want to turn it back into a mixed number. Okay, so to do that, we ask ourselves, how many times does 32 go into 48? How many times will that work?
Once.
It will go one whole time with how many left over? What's 48 minus 32?
16.
And then 16 is my numerator, 32 remains my denominator.
1 1/2.
Okay, so now I have 1 and 16 seconds. I'm going to write this down here just to kind of give me some more space to work, okay? So I can simplify 16 over 32 again. What do you want to simplify it by, Landon? I heard you say an answer.
1 and 1/2.
Okay, but what did I divide both of these by? What factor there?
Divided by 8.
Both of them by 8. Both of them have 8 as a factor, so that will work. What is 16 divided by 8?
2.
And what is 32 divided by 8?
4.
Can I simplify this further?
Yes.
What can I divide by?
2.
Remember, whenever I divide the top by, or the bottom by, I have to divide the top by. So 2 divided by 2 is?
1.
4 divided by 2 is?
2.
And then don't forget, you've got to leave your whole number with that. So my answer is 1 1/2. So all of this work went into this one problem. Okay, you have to take a mixed number, turn it into an improper fraction, find the common denominators, and then simplify. And that might mean turning it back into a mixed number. It's kind of a lot of work, but it's doable, okay?